That's bright. There we go. What's up, everybody? Nico, Kavita. I'm kind of sick, so forgive me coughing off and on, probably. Trayvon, I'm good. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm good. How's everyone doing? My Wi-Fi might also be a little bit sketchy. It tends to be a little bit slower when it's kind of like raining out, and it's been storming. So if I start to kind of like lag, it's my Wi-Fi. Currently using this as a distraction from your fertility meds. Well, glad I could be a distraction. Max, what's up? So part of this live video, I need to make a decision, and I would like your help. And it's not about surgery this time. So basically, I don't know what to do when it comes to YouTube channels. I don't know if I should separate like the cooking and fitness aspect from this channel with a different channel, or if I should keep it all in one place. Generally, I've realized a few things, and that is like any sort of fitness or cooking related video tends to get like barely anybody watching them. So it's kind of like a little note, hey, people don't want to see this. So it says in my brain, I should do a different channel. Is that harder for me? Yeah, for sure. I personally don't like when people have more than 2 channels because it makes it hard for me to find their content. But I know I'm only one person. So I need to figure out, do I want to split up the cooking entirely to a new YouTube channel? Do I want to keep it all in one place? Also, I was thinking about doing some cooking lessons on Skillshare. But what is the difference between cooking lessons on Skillshare versus cooking lessons on YouTube? The only thing I can think of it is it's more structured on Skillshare, but it does charge students, I think, and maybe it's like $5 or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna read some of you guys' response. Oh, Nico, I'm sorry about your friend. That's sad. Congrats on your GED. Let's see. Yes, separate. Okay. Love cooking and fitness. It's who you are. Keep it all together. All in one channel. If it's harder for you, keep it in one. Keep it in the same. It's not that people don't want to see it, but it's establishing a brand. Yeah, exactly. Like the algorithm, I think, is confused. Like it's hard if you like want to grow a YouTube channel. If you're kind of all over the place, YouTube doesn't necessarily like that. So it's kind of like, okay, so you're making like fitness shit, but then you're talking about religion and you're talking about transition or LGBT stuff. What are we doing? Like, who do we recommend you to? It's kind of, it's probably having a hard time because I tend to be a little bit all over the place. So I'm kind of thinking like that's the part where it could be beneficial to keep things separate. However, it is all a part of my life. And like this channel, it's not so much like there's just so much that's a part of life that it's hard for me to separate things. I think it'll benefit you in the long run to separate so you can have more of a broader fan base. With each different type of video, you'll get different type of people looking at them. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Seth, what's up? Margaret, keep it all in one. You have enough on your plate already. This is true. Go Bucks. You would prefer separate. Am I planning to have a cooking channel and fitness? So, well, that's what I'm thinking. I used to have a channel that was just specifically food and fitness, but it got too hard to kind of like post on both. So I was just like, screw it. I'm just going to put it all on this channel. Um, However, I think I'm confusing the YouTube algorithm. Keep it the same. It allows us to see the full dynamic of Cody. Keep it together hard enough. So that's another thing too. Like, the more that my life moves away from surgery and transition, like naturally, my life is just going to transition into more life stuff, which is fitness and cooking. However, I do like to also talk about certain topics or address certain LGBT issues, talk about religion specifically. But that's not to say that's going to be forever. So it's kind of like, the moment I create a separate channel is the moment I run out of things to talk about. do food and workout videos. So here's the thing. I do food videos, and there's the occasional workouts mixed in, but nobody watches them. So if you haven't seen any workout videos or any food videos from me yet on this channel, go back and check them out. They are here. They are up. I don't know if it's just that YouTube doesn't notify people of those types of videos, which is wondering, like, okay, is it the algorithm? Do they not want to put out different videos to people who are subscribed? I don't know how it works. So that's why I'm like, if I separate things, then people will know what they're getting. If it's strictly cooking and fitness, this would be just kind of like a topic channel. So I would just be sitting here talking on topics. I'd probably put the rest of the stuff like vlogs, full day of eating videos, and anything fitness related on the other channel. But I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. I do already have another channel, so I would just switch back over to that. But yeah, it's a lot. Let's see. This is Cody Talks, so keep it as that. Talk about anything, everything, but I think you'll grow more if you have a different channel for cooking and one for fitness. I know. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Brendan. I think separating is best. Have a fitness and health side channel, then a real life Cody Talks channel. Hello, Mindy. Stories about Irish. Hey, what's up? And I love when you just ramble and talk about everything, anything, and nothing. Let's see. Fitness for you. I'm less than beginner fitness person. The content a bodybuilder is kind of hard for me to get into. I'd watch more if you did beginner novice videos. So when it comes to fitness stuff, it is beginner. Like, beginners can do what I do. You just have to do lighter weight. So they are versatile. Anyone can do them. Unless it's like, sorry, my dryer isn't going off. This song's gonna last forever. Don't you wish your dryer had such an amazing jingle? Reminds me of the ice cream, man. Kind of want ice cream. Hey, it's over. Avery Jackson. You may think it's repetitive, but I really enjoy watching you cook what you just normally eat. Also hearing about seeing your workouts or consistency or something. So that's another thing too. Like, Um, Tracy. um, you want to see my laundry? It's just towels. It's pretty not exciting. My dryer sounds the same as your washer. Maybe we have the same brand. um, you're trying to get on my tits pretty quick. Yeah, for sure. At least, I don't have a ton of loads to do, maybe just two. So I only have to hear it a couple of times. Um, so, okay, here's another thing. So the brand that I'm hair. Okay. So the brand that I'm kind of thinking about, or the reason I'm thinking about splitting things up, is because I have split it up on Instagram, at least when it comes to food. So I have a separate Instagram, which is at shit you'll actually cook, because that's the name of my cookbook. So that's why I'm thinking, should I do like a strictly cooking focused channel, kind of representing that brand more than anything? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Your dryer makes noises that could scare Satan. That's terrifying. I have a cookbook, yes, I do. For anyone that doesn't know or wants the link, I will send it to you. Um, I've also been putting up some more recipes on the Shit You'll Actually Cook blog. Um, okay, so the link to my cookbook, here it is. This is the digital version. And you might want to get that checked out. Yes, I agree. Stories by Irish. Actually, I'd love to see how you plan your meals weekly, or like teaching how you choose what meals and plan them. All right, so let's take a vote. Let's say I do a separate channel for cooking and fitness, and then keep this as Cody Talks and is legit like just me talking. Would you follow, if you're interested in the cooking and the fitness, would you follow over to that channel? If you would follow, um, press 1. If you wouldn't follow, press 2. Let's take a vote. So far, one is winning. Okay, so far the majority is 1, and should be split. And those of you who are interested will follow. Still, it makes me so nervous because I'm afraid. It's so weird because, um, yeah, it's not. It's just, everything's so much a part of my life. But um, I do like doing topic stuff, and that seems to be a good place to keep topics, because this is called Cody Talks. So that would make more sense. Um, but yeah, so far it's looking like I'm splitting channels. The other question is, do I just use the channel that I once created, or do I create a entirely new different channel? Mindy, I lost 31 pounds and work out every day. I need shit I'll actually cook. Yes, so the book should be perfect. Seems like a lot more work to do with two. Yeah, most definitely more work to do with two. But The thing is, I think it's preventing growth by keeping it all in one place. So that's the thing. Um, because the algorithm is confused for sure. Use the old one you already created. All right, I'll do that. The old one is just called straight up Cody Harmon. It's just my name. Seems like such a hassle. I know. Especially if I'm like, which channel does this go on? Do I have enough things to talk about? The underwear with the individual pouches are called Separatech. They are the best. They're still my favorite. Stories by Irish. I think I'm already following that one too. You could be. Some of you might already be following that one. I have not posted on it in years because I was like, I don't know how much to share on this channel and how much to, I don't know how to separate them. I feel like my life has become a little bit more separate now that like most transition stuff is over because it was hard to like do fitness and cooking stuff without being like, oh yeah, I'm having surgery because I'm trans, blah blah blah. I don't know. Didn't even know there was another channel. Most that I don't talk about it. I haven't posted on it for like 2 years. So if you don't know that there's another channel, it, it's because really there's no way you would be able to unless you've been watching me for like 5 years. Cody, why do you love a French press? I want to get something new to make my coffee in. Why do I love it? It's easy and it makes coffee less bitter tasting, at least to me. Like to me, it's less bitter than brewed coffee, depending on the coffee. How did I get into bodybuilding? So I used to do CrossFit, and then I had a hysterectomy, and I wasn't allowed to do CrossFit for like 6 weeks. But at 2 weeks post-op histo, I was cleared to do like light lifting. So I got a gym membership. I started doing like light lifting with dumbbells, not CrossFit stuff. And I just kind of fell in love with it. And I loved having control of my training and able to create my own programs. I saw more progress. So yeah, I just kind of fell in love with loving it from there. And then I made the decision to do the FTN bodybuilding competition. I was just like, that was a rush. I want to do this again. So hopefully I'll be doing that again sometime soon. Maybe I should make that a New Year's resolution. Um, Stories by Irish. I have 2 channels myself. Not that I'm particularly active enough. I just liked the idea of keeping my writing videos separate from my personal ones. Yeah, and it's funny. I noticed like a lot of couples have like separate channels. So they have like their couples vlogging channel, and then they just have like their separate channels for it's like just them. Um, but I'm forever just single, so that's not gonna happen. But um, yeah, I don't know. You brew coffee, but add a little salt to the ground so it's not bitter. Interesting. Would you become a personal trainer? Hey, newsflash! I am a personal trainer. If you want training, for real though, yes, I am a personal trainer. Um, that's what I do for a living. All the training information is on my website if you are interested. Um, Shiva the Destroyer. Oh, thanks. You are sweet. Um, Miss Fitness going to work out again next week and cook again. Nice. Reese, what is up? Tell us if fat back is healthy. Are you talking about like fat back as like in from the pig? Generally, I would say you can use fat back to cook in if you're rendering it. I do like majority distance training, Mindy. So if you are the type of person who is kind of decently independent, but you need a little bit of accountability, I can still help you. I use an app, so it's like I can always kind of like show you form or like give you structured workouts. um, I know it's not as good as being in person, but well, everyone's different. You can't afford a personal trainer yet. Oh, boo. Training, tempting, but I want to try my own first. Been doing yoga for a couple months. It's kicking my ass. Oh, that's awesome. Yoga is rad. I would do yoga if it wasn't so damn expensive out here. um, I can't say I love it, but I'm getting older and gotta get my mobility in check. I've been doing more stretching and all that lately because you get old and you just hurt yourself. Best workout to target fat on stomach and tone abs. When it comes to like targeting abs and fat, it's gonna come down to diet. You can always like strengthen your core, strengthen your abs so that like when you diet down, you can, see that you have a strong abdominal region. But if you aren't dieting at the same time, you will never see your abs no matter how many crunches you do, unfortunately. Like, for example, if you see like cracked out rock stars, even they have abs, but because they're so skinny. It's like, but then you see really, really strong people that don't have abs because they're not really necessarily focusing on their diet. They're probably just focused on lifting shit that's heavy. Brendan, yes, you did work with me for a bit. You should come back. It's almost a new year. It's time to sign up. Let's see. Logan, who likes fat back? I want to get rid of my back fat. You feel you are too off balance to do yoga. You can start off slow. They have like beginner yoga. I do know these things. I have done yoga. I just have not done it consistently. Why do you say you're going to stay single? I'm sure you can find someone very easily. I don't know. I'm just like at a point in my life where I'm still working to get myself in a position to where I'm more like financially stable. Just working on my business. I'm working on like, should I separate my channel? Should I like all this bullshit? Um, but yeah, relationships are hard, and I was married um, for a good 3 years, and I honestly feel like I may have slight PTSD from it because I get very cagey and I get really nervous about feeling stuck or like yeah, feeling stuck. It scares me. Let's see. Oh, did I miss a question? Mindy. Maybe not. So I've read the description, but would you give a verbal rundown of the Oh, the big plan, personal training plan you have, I saw it's very targeted towards a diet restart, which you need. So for that one specifically, it's more intense, which is why it's more expensive. But I start out with like a diet reset that consists of basically, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but running Whole30. So it's no processed foods, no sugar, no grains, no legumes, and it's for 30 days. That's for your first 30 days of the plan. Um, and then we check in weekly by video. Um, so yeah, the first part of your plan is an elimination diet, just to basically you can see if you have any food sensitivities. It's to kind of to correct your palate as well, because if you've never gone off sugar for a good amount of time, like you just crave sugar more, and foods don't taste as sweet. But when you take it out of your diet for 30 days, like food tastes so much different. Fruit tastes so much sweeter. Even vegetables have a more of a sweetness to it, like carrots and stuff like that. So it's kind of like resetting your palate not to crave processed foods and sugar so much. Um, get healthy and have any food sensitivities. A lot of people do, and they don't realize it. So yeah, that's how the first 30 days go. And then I switch you over to a macro based plan, which is more specific to you and your individual likes of foods. And it's more just based off of like staying within your macros and calorie goals for the day. And throughout the whole time, we check in weekly, video, face to face, 1-on-1. So yeah. Um, Rose Stone, you went through gay conversion therapy. I get it. Oh man. I feel like my 3 years of marriage is pretty close to gay conversion therapy. Oh, Mindy said having kids is shred her abs. Yeah, having a kid definitely changes things. Personally, I don't have any personal experience with giving birth, but I do have some friends that did, and yeah. Cody is going to transform me into a muscular monster in 2020. Heck yeah. Does anyone fall down the stairs a lot? Thanks for the rundown. Sounds amazing. Asked for it for Christmas. Yeah, awesome. I hope that someone gifts you that for Christmas so we can work together. Let's see. You can rebuild the elasticity in your abs. It just takes a lot of work. Yeah. Lots of work strengthening your core again. Brendan, you had no idea I was married for 3 years. Yeah, I was. I got married when I was 21. Divorced when I was 24, almost 25. I mean, technically, not till I was 25, paper wise. Um, but yeah, I was married to a dude because I was super Christian, and that's just what you do. So, Miss Fitness, your place is nice. Thank you. Yeah, she's asleep. She's like all curled up next to the heater. Carly, what are you doing? She's nice and cozy. Huh. Am I putting up a Christmas tree this year? Probably not. I have zero decorations, so it would just be very plain. I could literally like probably just cut one down around here somewhere, but yeah. How did I process your divorce with being religious at the time? I don't know. Honestly, I was just like, I had a fuck it moment. I knew it was not something I wanted to be in anymore, and like he gave me kind of an easy out because he cheated, so I didn't have to like come out until later. So it was kind of like I got a little bit of an easy out. I don't know if that was a good thing at the time or a bad thing, but I know that if I would have had to like come out in order to get out, it would have been a bit rough. Just wasn't ready for that yet because I didn't come out till like a couple years after I was married or divorced. Can we talk about how Carly sucks on that blanket? She's doing it right now. Let's see. You can see her. She's such a weirdo. Pretty sure I have a cat, but she's disguised as a dog. Any blowback when he found out you were trans? Honestly, I don't know. He wrote me uh, when he found out I came out, like the first time around of just being gay or like liking women, and he was like, "Not surprised, cool," and he was told me he was happy for me, and that was unexpected, but it was cool. Um, but then I told him I was transitioning and I never heard from him again. So he was probably like, all right, that's it. This is too far. He cheated. Well, yeah. I mean, I can't really blame him. I mean, it two young people getting married, one who is not actually in love or attracted to the other. I didn't know that though, but like I was very confused and religious and sheltered. Um, So, like two young people get married, it was just not a good idea. Used to have a cat that sucked your tail. That's interesting. Yeah, Carly owns that blanket now. It is hers because it's always got dog slobber on it. Um, it's got holes in it because she just puts holes in it. I have a sweatshirt that's kind of got the same material, and she like sucked the elbow off of it. Miss Fitness, coding time, you'll meet someone good for you. Oh, I hope so. One day, maybe one day. Yeah, you can blame him. He was married to you and he cheated. Yeah, true. I didn't cheat on him, so there's that. Was I attracted to the ex? No, I think I confused attraction for like admiration. Um, but at the same time, like I don't know why I would have admired him either. But um, yeah. Do I ever miss him? No, I miss my dog that I had with him, though. That's probably fucked up to say, but I had a dog with him, and that's the saddest part. I wish you had a daughter. Oh, that's sweet. Mark, what's up? You're late to the show, Mark. Did you have ever been Korean? Have I ever been Korean or have I ever been to Korea? Both, no. You actually feel that hardcore about the dog, right? Animals, man. You want a relationship, but not marriage. That makes sense. Marriage is scary. It's real scary. Like getting the government involved in your relationship, like that's it's weird. It's crazy. Marriage scares me too much. Same. Same. Would I date a trans woman? Yeah, I would. I think like as long as I connect with someone, that's what matters the most. It's really hard to find someone that you can like connect with on like intellectually and also have like the same sense of humor. Sense of humor to me is huge. So like if we have like the same sense of humor, I'm just like this could work. Would I ever own a pet guinea pig? Dude, I used to breed guinea pigs when I was younger. I was a nerd. I had guinea pigs. They have the cutest babies. They come out with fur and they look just like mini guinea pigs. They eat hard food like the day of birth. It's crazy. Would I date someone who didn't value fitness? I have before, and I would, as long as they respected my passion for it. That can be an issue because they don't understand if I'm like, you know, at the gym for 2 hours every day, and they're like, you never spend time with me. You just want to go to the gym, or yeah, it's kind of like a self care thing, and self care is important to me. So if I'm with someone who doesn't respect that, um, that could be an issue. Oh yeah. Speaking of, okay, no, I was thinking about someone asked if I was going to start up the Whole 30 group again in January. I thought about it, still thinking about it, but my birthday is in January. Um, and I like to get sushi on my birthday, and there's no sushi on Whole 30. So if I did, it would be after the third, not the first. So maybe after the 3rd of January, I might think about starting up the Whole 30 group again that I did at one point. Um, but yeah, I proposed to my fiance, but we haven't spoken much about actually getting married. He's cool about it though. We talk occasionally about it, but I divorced from a toxic relationship a few years ago. Oh, marriage is scary. I feel like that would be really hard for me, but I'm all like for a serious relationship. I am more of a relationship person. I'm not someone who like does like the one night stand kind of deal because I really have to like trust the person. um, so yeah, Jeff Harris. I would like to do Whole 30 again. Good to know. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, but first, I want to take one more vote about whether I should split my channels. And here are the categories. So we'll have Cody Talks, this current channel right now. This is where I would keep any sort of topic type of video. So LGBT related, transition related, religious related, anything I can talk about. Um, Other channel, specifically and solely, uh, cooking, and fitness. So if I split it, type of one. If I don't split it, type of two. And I tally that up. Okay, splitting is winning so far. We've only got, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Got 2 for now, 3 for now. 1 is still on top. You would just split up days and post it. Yeah, that's one thing I did think about was doing like more of a schedule. Okay, see a lot of ones still. Voting one again for the alien within. I prefer two, but you do you. It sounds like you want one. Actually, I would rather keep it all in one place, but um, the algorithm doesn't really like that. I don't think a lot of people necessarily like it because I'm not getting a lot of views on anything food or fitness related. So I'm assuming a lot of my subscribers are here to either listen to me talk about my dick or um, just ramble. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 so far. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9 twos, 10 ones. You haven't seen any food fitness on this channel except Whole 30. Whole 30 was like April. So I've posted food and fitness since then. I feel like there might be just a lot of people not getting notifications from my fitness or food videos, which could be part of the problem. Um, if you go to my videos, the last like 2 videos are food fitness related. I want to come here to hear you talk about everything, but I also love the way you cook, so I want to be able to have just a cooking video. Okay. Is that what people's problem was? They're just not subscribed. But how do they find out like for live videos if they're not subscribed? I don't know. I feel like it's been pretty much like crickets lately. So I'm just like, am I killing my channel? One channel, we don't like to watch a certain video, either just skip it, hard to jump between 2 channels to see what you're interested in. Yeah, that's true. As Hood, I see the food stuff. I went out to buy sweet potatoes yesterday. Yeah. JD Turner, you get notified for food fitness vids. Awesome. That's good to know. As I was like, I don't know if anyone's getting notified for those ones. Yes, you. What's up? Oh, hi. I love you too. No, I think it's the holidays. People are busy. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll keep it all in one channel for like another month. I always get a notification for anything related to your channel, but if they frequently watch you, it will pop up on their suggestions when they. Okay. Mark, I just got notified about a food and fitness video the other day. That's good to know. Okay, so some people do get my notifications. That's good. Hi, Julie. What's up? You're catching the end of this, but you did catch me. All right. So that's the plan. For now, we'll give it a month. I'll keep everything on this channel. I'll come up with a schedule. So maybe there'll be less confusion and then see how it goes. And then I'll take another vote. Anyways, sorry, guys. This was pretty lame topic here today. But I appreciate your help always. And I appreciate your votes. And I'll be on here again next week. Oh, yeah. And I do, I have my bedtime story channel. So it would be 3 channels that I'd be juggling. I haven't posted a bedtime story in a couple of weeks. I was in Georgia. And then I didn't order a new book. I had to order the night before Christmas. So Christmas theme for December for bedtime stories. Yeah. So yay. But I'll have a new bedtime stories up by next week as soon as I get the new book. But yeah, bedtime stories coming soon. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out and participating. And I will see you next week live, and I'll see you in another video at some point throughout the week. And yeah, what's the status of the arm surgery? I have decided a no-go this year for the arm surgery because I'm just, I'm finally in a good place mentally, and I just want to ride that for a while without the post-op depression. And I'm gonna basically try to put on more muscle for this arm because there's always the possibility of gaining more muscle and then having to have like another surgery. So yeah, anyways, that's the status. I'm going to write about that on Patreon in more detail, including like my conversations with Dr. Lin back and forth. So look for that. That'll be Monday. My Patreon day has turned into Monday. So yeah, Patreon Monday. I'll create a schedule for the rest of the channel, and I'm going to stop talking. So anyways, thank you guys. Peace out. I'll see you next time.